Also, another thing that happens is your financial situation gets more complex and the stakes are higher. As it gets more complex, the stakes get higher, the costs are greater. I've got all these different types of retirement accounts with each one its own set of rules. How am I going to like pull income from these? How am I going to do this in such a way that, benefits me?
Yeah, I will say oftentimes you do, and we call it income engineering. Like you want to make sure your investments can sustain whatever it is you need to pull from your accounts.
Yeah.
So this idea of income engineering and making sure that your portfolio is able to do that for 30 years or sometimes 40 years is really important and burdensome on some.
And it could be anything from like your tax situation where you're like, okay, I think I need to graduate from
Right.
TurboTax and work with a CPA and in sort of the tax world.
And that doesn't mean they're 80 years old, but sometimes at 50, like, hey, what if something bad does happen to me?
Hmm.
My wife or husband, they're not going to have any idea of what to do.
Because there's sort of the sustainability of what you need in your income needs. But then there's also like, where are you going to pull it from? Like
Mhm.
when you're generating income, which accounts do you pull from first? Do you pull from a mix of accounts? Like, which one should you leave for last? So there's all these different layers to these questions.